There certainly seem to be warning signs, red flags in Santa Monica shooter John Zawahiri's past. Still, what the experts tell us is there's no way to predict who is going to turn violent and who will not. Let's go to Phil Shuman. He's live where it's believed Zawahiri lived with his mother out in Mar Vista. He'll pick it up from there. Phil.
Well, the mother lost both of her sons and her estranged husband. She remains in seclusion, but if and when she comes forward to talk, she might help us answer the question that everyone is asking. Why? That's the question so many want answered in the aftermath of tragedy. Why does someone snap, turn violent, kill, light fires? It's a question that puzzles even the most experienced mental health professionals.
No, I really can't answer that. I'm sure it's a combination of their genetics, their biology, their life experiences.
Keita Curry has a doctorate in psychology, has spent decades as a therapist, now runs the highly regarded Didi Hirsch Mental Health Center. Even with what we know about the shooter, John Zawahiri, an early arrest, psychiatric treatment, an apparent obsession with weapons, parents who split, you still don't know what pushes someone over the edge.
We could find the magic solution and prevent mass murder. Of course we would do it. But I really think there's a danger of backlash because we're going to raise people's expectations that mental health care can prevent these murders. And right now, we are not very good at predicting.
Why not?
Because it's such a rare event.
Still, there are certain risk factors that can increase the likelihood of violent behavior. A past history of violence, one of the most obvious. Young adult males are typically more violent than others. Abuse of drugs or alcohol is a factor. Being paranoid, having delusions, or coming from a violent, broken home. That last factor is what Jeff Jacobson has focused on.
A child's functioning, and a child's functioning as an adult, is highly impacted by the level of conflict that they're exposed to.
Jacobson's a family law attorney. He sees it over and over again, warring parents who expose their children to conflict and, in some cases, violence. Court documents indicate that's what happened with John Zawahiri's parents. Their father allegedly threatening to kill the mother. The family split. John lived here with her, the father and brother living and dying in this Santa Monica house.
There's lots of debates about whether joint custody, sole custody, different parenting schedules impact children. But the one thing that consistently comes out is that if children are exposed to conflict, it's going to be a bad thing for them.
Now, both Curry from the Didi Hirsch Mental Health Center and attorney Jeff Jacobson say that it's good that we're having these discussions, but they need to be held 365 days a year, not just in the aftermath of a mass murder.